Yo, Herb and Rodg in the booth, no fluke, they spitting truth. Crimson Tide pride, rolling heavy like an elephant's hoof. Mic check for the Bama intellect. This the podcast, y'all better show respect. From Brian Denny echoes to Saban's gold throne, every episode's a touchdown, Alabama zone. Two voices in the game, no flags, no shame. They calling out the plays, giving players their fame. Herb and Rodg, man, they break it all down. Crimson helmet shining, we the kings of the crown. Roll tide, every week they ride. Herb and Rodg Podcast, where the truth reside. Herb and Rodg.
Yo.
What it
Herb
do's?
Rodg Podcast
What
in
it
the house.
do's?
Well, Raj, we knew this is first off, evening, everybody. Welcome in.
Evening, everybody.
Comments already.
Yes.
The way this show was designed tonight was almost like a Saturday show. We were gonna catch the very end of the Bama basketball game. Didn't realize there'd still be, about 4 minutes left, even with this game starting at 6. But Alabama up 6 points on Texas A&M. They were down 77-71. They went on a little 20-8 run. Alabama had an early lead in this game, double digits. Texas A&M came back. 3 from Wrightsville ties it at half, and it's been the refs came alive in the second half. I think they called more fouls in the first 4 minutes of the second half than they did the whole first half.
We went into foul trouble, seemed like 11 minutes to left in the second half, and we went into foul trouble. I was like, we're going to have to play really, really cautious in the second half in order to have a chance, because this just is not a game, and Herb and I both made videos about this is not a game that we can afford to lose, honestly. We would fall back to 14-8. They're the number one team in the conference. They're not ranked, but they have a good record.
Which is so weird, isn't it?
It's very weird. When I looked at this, I was like, it's funny because on my app, I have every game ranked by top 25. So this one didn't pop up. Right. I'm like, wow, this is weird.
It is weird.
We just can't afford to drop another game because we have a tough game Saturday at Auburn, and then we have more tough FCC play up ahead. So there's a possibility we could drop 4 or 5 more games after this if we lose this one. And I don't know where that would put us, to be honest. It's not something we're used to being, not a place we're used to being as far as losses, but you made the point, and I know I'm rambling, but you made the point earlier, prior to the season. This is going to be a year where this team maybe just takes a step back. You could call it rebuilding or regrouping or whatever you want to call it, but we might just take a step back this year, and then we'll see what happens next year. So,
yeah, I'm not often a soothsayer when it comes to being right about sports, but on this was one of the very, very rare occasions. Now, having said that, and let's be clear. Nate Oats has earned the right 1,000% to, have a down year.
Yes.
I don't think I see some Bama. Oh, what's he going to do? He's gotten us to Sweet 16, the late 8, Final 4.
Yes.
He has earned the right to get Alabama back, to have whatever happens this year with Alabama. And regardless of everything that we think, Raj, this is still a very dangerous team. As now we fall.
Yep.
Now it's only 2 points, 2-point lead. That looked like a foul right there, too.
Yeah.
Alabama up 2 with the ball, 3 minutes left to go in the game.
Once again, you're ahead of me.
Yeah. Phylon is not having the best game, and he got a little banged up in the first half, too. So,
and you know what that means for our guys? When our guys get banged up, that means they're going to miss a few games.
Basically. I don't know that I've ever seen the amount, and now the game's tied. I don't know if I've ever seen as bad health problems as I've had from Alabama basketball and football these past years.
Yeah.
So, let's say hello to everybody while we got a foul out there on the court. Oh, Bediaka wanting to fight somebody.
And
the national, thank you, Zach, National Homemade
Soup Day. Yes.
What up, Nick Beasley, our resident
Shout
poet,
out to Nick Beasley.
If you didn't know it. All right.
Oh my gosh.
Roll Tide Cat, what is up? It's the only basketball hat that I have, Nick. So that's what we get.
Hey, bucket hats are popular. Bucket hats are super popular too. I like it.
Yeah. There's a bucket list joke in here somewhere, but I'm watching the game.
We'll give you some time.
All right, thank you. Yes, Chris Stewart is the best. He just is. Had the pleasure of working with him for a very, very short amount of time. One of the most professional people that I've ever met, and one of the nicest. And
more professional than me.
So, Carol, what's up? Carol, I saw your question after I logged back in. We do not play Texas this year. So, Raj, that's in reference to, I was reading a CBS Sports article, the one we might discuss later in here, and they were projecting out the playoffs. and they have Texas winning the SEC. And I was like, how is Georgia not the favorite? I understand that we keep – the guy started the article by going, I'm just going to keep saying Texas until they win it. I was like, what kind of crappy article is this? So I think Georgia should be the favorite. So that one was funny. We'll talk about that later. Big Mike.
Right.
I forgot to do a thumbnail. 15 minutes before the show, I'm like, Mike, can you help me out? Mike's like, shit in my sleep.
It's all good.
Thank you, Mike. As always, appreciated. What's up? Wrestling Divas podcast came back yesterday.
Shout out to the Wrestling Divas podcast. Shout out to Lady Alpha.
Oh.
You're ahead of me, dude. It's like I tried to speed up. Okay. Ooh, that's a foul. Is that not a foul? No, I guess not. All right. Going back to a point you're thinking about the right cell 3. Oh gosh. Going back to a point you made earlier about.
He's not the same right now. I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
Texas A&M is now up 1 with 2 minutes left to go. It's Phylon time, Raj.
That's what they said earlier.
When I tell you it's Phylon time, Alabama up 1.
Oh, okay. This really sucks.
Must be chilling.
I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close it out and then open it back up because this sucks, man.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
Yeah.
So let me keep saying hello to everybody then while we're doing.
Yeah,
that.
go ahead. Sorry about that.
What up, Randy? He says, still pushing the boulder up the hill. The boulder crushed me a long time ago, Randy. Sadie, what's up? Of course, we have a new video from Sadie. As Phylon misses and the ball goes off of Alabama. Alabama down 1, and Texas A&M has the ball. Alex, what up, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining this morning, too.
Evening, Alex. Thank you for joining us.
Alex, we will have a Super Bowl video coming out this weekend, and we will cover the Super Bowl more on Saturday night. So,
yes.
There. Kat said it's all Herb's fault. Oh, that hurts. I mean, not really. JT, Roll Tide Nation is in the house. What is
One
up,
of
brother?
the biggest fans. Shout out to JT. Going back to something you said about Nate Oats, there are a lot of Bama fans that are persnickety about this season, but I think Nate Oats has kind of earned the right to have one off season, as you mentioned. He's taken us farther than any other basketball coach has taken us, so we're good. We're not. Herb and I aren't saying like the season's over, like we're not going to make the tournament like that. It's just like it's. Ooh, we got it, and Herb's way ahead of me. I just don't know. So if you had to guess now, because I think the rankings came out the other day, didn't like bracketology already start coming out? And I want to say like a 4 seed in one of these, but it's
here's the weird thing, Raj. When you go look at the bracketology and like the bubble watch, I always look at ESPN's bubble watch, right? And they break it down. They'll say who are locks to be in, who are that was some Globetrotter stuff right there, baby, and the foul.
I'm trying to watch it now. And guys, we are not trying to ignore the chat or anything like that, but this is a very, very important game for. Okay, so let's see. Is it Holloway?
4-point lead with a free throw upcoming. I don't know what this was.
He made that. Okay.
There's the right to 3.
And yes, guys,
we are so much better on the drive and kick than the dribble and throw up a 3 crap.
But we don't like to drive and kick a lot, Herb.
No. And Hill, you deserve that because you've been talking a lot of junk this game.
Who's that?
The guy with the hair, Hill.
Oh, okay. The little guy with the really, really big teeth. Yeah.
The one that looks like what's the comedian?
What's the comedian? Cat Williams, not Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
All right.
I'm not remembering any names anymore. I barely remember your name, Ridge.
Herb just said, "Who's the comedian?" I'm like, hey, there's only one black comedian.
You guessed it though.
I did.
It's like we were playing Taboo, and you were just like, "Yeah, I got this." So, Alabama up 4
with 22 seconds left
from one of our best free throw shooters. Should have got a foul against us on the. And then they just go down and score about as easy as possible. I realize you weren't trying to foul, but good lead. Make them waste some kind of time. 15 seconds left. Alabama has to inbound the ball, and we're up 2. Oh, we got to make that free throw. If you look at the stats outside of – it's 3-point shooting that's killing us because we've shot, 30 free throws, so they're 26 free throws, but we're only shooting 70%. We've missed 9 free throws, and we're up 2. So there you go. Out-rebounded them by 8. 9 offensive rebounds more than their defensive rebounds, almost the same. The turnovers you would think in this game, only 6 turnovers for each game. For each team.
they said coming into this game, this is going to be a tempo versus tempo matchup because they don't have a big team. They got the one big guy down low, so that kind of helps us out. But their guards are quick.
They play a lot of people, Raj.
And the guy that you mentioned looked like Cat Williams. That was a nice layup he just did. I ain't gonna lie, that little change up, but I don't know. We just need to get this win because we got a tough game Saturday too. So, and we'll probably get into that sometime. But did we holler at everybody in the chat? This Sunday is National
Super Bowl 60 winners Pats. We will definitely be watching it. Already, Dave Perry got it.
He does. His TV's way ahead.
He said, I didn't watch tonight. JT, you would have had a heart attack watching this game, so maybe for the bet, for sure. So, yeah, Georgia it's been rough. I haven't seen their last one, but their the last game we were watching, I guess Saturday, did not go the way we want. So,
okay.
A little team order basketball. Yep, file on. Baseball. Okay. We will have to get into that a little bit. TJ? What's up, TJ? Good to see you. Cat is sick and tired of this team.
Was that it? Okay, that was all right. Yeah. Cat, we hope you feel better.
We'll always show this for Alex.
Hey, and
thank you. And we forgot to mention all these, so I'll go back with people with podcasts.
So we're up by 2. Bama's up by 2 with 15 seconds left on my TV, and on Herb's TV, the game's over. So I want to know he's not going to tell me who won.
Oh my gosh! Turnover, Bama. Who's the possession arrow? Woo, God! Possession arrow for us. So the funny thing, Alabama almost with a turnover. The ball bounces around forever. With 5 seconds left, they get the tie up. I think the Texas A&M coach is yelling that it should be a 10-second because it did go from 15 to 5, so he's probably right on that one.
And Herb, let me ask you a question. Did you know Rylan Griffin was on A&M? I thought he was still at Kansas.
Until today. And he's out here playing like we kicked him off the team or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, don't take it personal. We definitely need this win. Please
TJ, thank you for reposting. We appreciate you, TJ.
Cat, and that's what it was in the first half. I don't know what changed at halftime, and they came out here and decided in the second half they were just going to call everything. I think they were in the bonus almost 4 minutes into the half, so it's ridiculous. And Alex is trying to console Nick for being a Dolphins fan.
Hey, I'm a Dolphins fan too, Nick. So we know how it is. I'm not rooting for I don't really have a dog in this fight as far as the Super Bowl. So I'm just watching it for the commercials, watch the halftime show, watch all that type of stuff. So
of course there's no dogs in the fights. It's the Patriots versus Seahawks. So and Carol, good for you for not talking to him. He doesn't deserve your time for sure.
Good for you, Carol.
I thought you guys only knew each other like over the thing. I didn't realize y'all knew each other in person too. There, I thought it was longer distance than that. Can you like curse him even though it was in church? And I didn't see this, Cat. I guess you're talking about like online or something. Is that what you mean? All right, so we get the ball inbound. What?
Go ahead. Hold on, let me see. Just try not to react. Your TV's ahead of like everybody on Earth. Just don't. Or react the opposite of how you really feel. React the opposite.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't even know.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. So.
Well, that means you're excited. That means we won the game.
No, game's not even over.
Oh, we still got the last 5 to 10 seconds of a basketball game can last like 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh my gosh, Raj! But. So Amari Allen is stepping to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Kat said, let's go Amari. So, game. Looks like the game's over. I think the game's over. Is the game over, Herb?
No. But
okay, Alex is
nice. It'd be nice if we could hit some free throws.
You know, guys, that's what it is. You see the remote Herb just pulled out? That's the super. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. I need to call Herb's. I need to get one of those remotes.
Nice.
It's like a step ahead of a universal remote. Go ahead.
No, it's 4.4, and we're waiting for the second free throw. All right, we got a free throw. Boom. Do you foul, Rod, when you're up 3?
If you're Alabama?
No, just in general.
No, I wouldn't. Take my chances. But I'm also not a basketball player.
Texas A&M inbounds the ball, 4.4 seconds left. Alabama up 3. They do not get it, so they have to do it up under the basket.
Under the goal?
Under the goal, under the basket. There's a goal and a basket, and they're together. And we do foul. We foul. So they pass it into some guy who looks like he should never shoot threes. And before he could give it back to the guy who should shoot threes, we fouled him.
Fouled him, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Houstonian Malete just fouled this guy.
Alex is saying y'all are way behind my TV, so I don't know what's going on. Alex might be at the actual game.
Alex is lying to us.
Yeah.
Alex is lying to us. Because there has not been a final declaration. And Texas A&M misses a free throw.
Good.
Now they're going to have to throw this free throw up, get the rebound, kick it back out for 3. And so Raj wants the opposite reaction. And this is like, we've never had our Wednesday night show start like this, by the way.
No. They're usually a little more action-packed, and Herb's a little more lively.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, my gosh!
What?
Oh, my God.
I don't know if you're being honest or not.
I'm not.
I knew it.
You told me give you the opposite reaction. No.
You suck.
You said it. Oh, man. All right. Mike
All right, we got the
TV
dub.
still says halftime. And
We got the dub.
Still says tip off. Thank you. Yes, Kat. Finally. 15 and forward, scoring 80 points. Alex, you were guessing from like 10 minutes ago. We cannot give you credit for that.
I give you credit, Alex.
Yeah, just
I'll
because I know.
I'll just play.
So Alabama pulls it out 100-97.
Yep.
Good grief, Raj.
I'll take it. I'll take the dub. And keep in mind, we were favored by 8.5, Herb.
Which was stupid. I wouldn't trust us 8.5 against you. Alex, I'm using YouTube TV, but I also have the score pulled up on the computer, so I know that it wasn't over when you said it was over. I know it, man. Plus, you never you just kept going, we won, but there wasn't scores or finals or anything up there. So, yeah, Kat, especially not by that, especially against the number 1 team in the SEC. That's just wild to me. So, no. So now I can breathe a little bit easier. The only SEC basketball game on tonight, Oklahoma at Kentucky. Kentucky actually playing a little bit better. So that win against Kentucky looks better. What are you doing, Raj? Did I freeze or did he freeze? Oh. Did Raj just leave me? Now I feel like I need to go to another screen and pull it back up. So anyway, Alabama gets the win tonight. Raj said he's tired of me and he jumped off the screen, I guess. So how are we feeling, Bama fans? You're now okay. Raj is frozen. Okay. I was like, is it just me or what's going on? I don't know if he's going to call or text me. So how are we feeling, Bama fans? Beat the number 1 team in the SEC, which is weird. It's a Texas A&M team that is not even ranked. You have to go to Auburn this weekend, so that one's going to be a tough one. So I feel like you couldn't afford a mini little losing streak right here. So he said it's over and I'm done. Yep. And I guess I don't know if she's still here, but Sadie, now's a good time while Raj is doing whatever he's doing to bring you up.
What's up, guys? We lost to Tennessee on Saturday. Late game, not fun. I stopped watching at points because I was just getting really frustrated with our shot selection at times. And I mean, defense played fine. That wasn't the problem. It's that the shots just weren't going in. We had some good looks, and then we took some horrible shots. Like Tahad was like, I'm like, what are you doing? Missing layups. Like, what? Stop forcing things. Just like, I don't know what's going on with him, but the sophomore slump is real. Yeah, and then KO got hurt, and then I just hope he's okay. But yeah, we got to bye this week until Saturday. Big game Saturday. Auburn, Alabama, 3:00 in Auburn. Yeah, glad we're off. We need it. We've got some guys banged up. And it's good to go home. We had won 4 straight until this one. So yeah, not a terrible loss. I mean, it was on the road, but yeah, hopefully we can rebound this weekend. All right, War Eagle.
I'm back.
We did not miss you.
The internet just went out, but we're back. All right. So I see we got up with Sadie. What time is the game Saturday night, Herb? Is it Saturday morning, Saturday after 3:00?
Yeah, Saturday afternoon. Yep. Mike, no production meeting this week. It was already canceled. So
was it?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Not going to be fun, Sadie. I have no idea what to expect from our team. And then what she mentioned there, Auburn gets the week off, so they can get maybe a little healed up. But
okay,
who knows? Our team can beat anybody and lose to anybody, so who knows?
Yeah.
Say wear glasses and Mike, the fact she Ray looks at the roadblock film. Yes, Kat, that is actually a thing. Wait till she starts taking both hands off the wheel too while she does it. So, Carol, she's done one when she wasn't driving. 2 actually when she's not driving. The last one she did when she wasn't driving, everyone complained the entire time. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, but she said 3. Inquiry wise. Oh yeah, she's not looking at the road. She's just an expert driver. I think she drives with her knees too, though. So
really.
So Raj, if let's say Alabama had dropped this game, right, and Alabama basketball had non-driving video just didn't do it for us, and Alabama, let's say somehow missed the tournament, would that put Nate Oats on the hot seat?
No, because again, he's taken us farther than any other team has taken us in the past. It would raise some eyebrows from some people, and then the whole Nate Oats' DNA of basketball, that thing's going to start coming up much more often, and we're going to have to hear your criticism about that. They're going to start telling him to stop shooting so many 3-pointers. So the criticism's going to come up there. And then if it happened 2 years ago, then maybe he'd be on the semi-warm seat. But I think that we'll make it this year. Again, we're not going to be a 1, 2, 3 seed. I think we'll be a little in mid-range. But we'll go back to. Go ahead.
No, well, I just want to make sure because I have something on here. So, on a different thing, if Alabama football goes 9-3, and we're going to go back to basketball,
okay,
and they miss the playoffs, is DeBoer getting fired?
Not getting fired on the hot seat.
He's on the hot seat.
He's not getting fired, because of the recruiting class that we have coming in. So, I think he's going to give us one more. I knew that was going to happen because your face ranking. I don't think he's getting fired. I just think that sets a bad precedent. But I'm going to hold off because now we're entering the great debate. So what is the debate like? Are we talking about basketball? Are we talking about football? What are we talking about?
I'll let you choose. You can pick which other one. Because you think this is rigged against you.
You do the debate, and it's already rigged. You're going to win anyway. So which?
We don't know that.
Herb,
pick which
Herb,
which
do I have a
you
chance?
want to argue.
Do I have a chance to win the debate? Do I have a chance to win?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Have you already contacted someone and tell them to send in a video regarding this debate?
No.
That's okay. Go ahead. You pick.
Which one do you want to debate? You want basketball or football?
You pick.
We could do basketball. Basketball
okay.
Hot seat.
Okay. Yes, Kat. This is what I'm worried about. Oh, that's why he didn't call anybody to tell him to send in a video. No wonder.
No. Brett is not making a comeback tonight. I promise.
Is there going to be a video of somebody else after this debate?
You know, if you get to the debate and finish it, we can actually discuss what's going to happen next.
All right, what's the topic? Just so everybody knows.
So if Nate Oats was to miss the tournament this year, would he be on the hot seat?
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead. You pick either side.
I don't
you always
think
feel like it's rigged against you.
I don't think he will be on the hot seat because, again, as I mentioned, what I mentioned earlier, Nate Oats has showed us a different style of basketball than what we're used to playing, and it's worked. He is showing that what his style of basketball can do can actually get us somewhere in the tournament. He's taking us to the only Final Four that we've ever been through. He's recruited really, really well. He's recruited the right players for the right team. The only exception or the only downside to that is big man. And this is something that you and I have discussed. If you're a big man, this is not necessarily a destination for you because you're not going to be the main guy of the team. And we play on the perimeter. You might be able to get some points or rebounds, but other than that, it is what it is. But I think Nate Oats would have a couple more seasons. If we have 2, maybe 3 seasons where we didn't make the tournament and we made the NIT or whatever, then I think he'd be in the hot seat, and that would be it for Nate Oats. And then if a lot of people will be able to say, oh, well, see, I knew this wasn't going to work. I knew this style of basketball wasn't going to get us anywhere. But right now, I think he's good. I think he's good after this season as well. I am curious to see who we got coming in next year, though.
Yeah.
Just curious. Personal curiosity.
I would say if he just totally dropped out and didn't make the playoffs, I think because there's so much.
You mean the tournament?
The tournament, yeah.
Yeah.
Just because there's so much difficulty with football, so it's not taking the pressure off of him. And because of the standard he is all of a sudden set for himself and the style of play, I think there would be a lot of people saying, like, do we have to change something? Now, are those people going to be smart? No. There's a lot of people who are out here, can he go style work? Can he get us over the hump? Like, we hadn't even been to the hump without him, but now we want to try and get over it. So, you know.
Yeah, but those same people you're talking about have been saying that since Nate Oats' first or second year of being at University of Alabama. They've already been criticizing him, so we've already been hearing about that. But that's not what everybody came here for. Let's see who wins the debate. I want to see the video. I know you made a video.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I did not, I promise. All right, here we go. Let's see who won the debate, Raj.
Hey, LeBron James, the guy who will never be better than Michael Jordan. I love this debate, but I got to be honest. Herb, the better Ragsdale, won the debate by like a lot. By more than Michael Jordan wins a debate over me. Roll Tide, guys.
Let's check the old score. Right? Alrighty, 1-0. The start of the
Wow. All right. For those that don't kind of get the joke, I am a huge LeBron fan. I still have Jordan as number 1, LeBron at a close number 2, but that's where that joke coming in. Herb's not like anti-LeBron; he's just not a big LeBron fan. That's pretty much what it is. But that was a good one. Kudos to Herb. Yeah,
I didn't lie about anything.
Yeah.
Let's go catch back up with the crowd. I think we're going to make the tournament. So this was interesting to me that when I was talking about earlier, ESPN has their bubble watch, and they go break it down by conferences, you know, and they had Alabama as a lock. And I'm like sitting here watching us thinking lock means, hey, if you drop 3 or 4 games, you're okay. And I didn't feel like that was it for us, but they had us down as a lock in the SEC. So
yeah,
I
think
you said, the size of 4 seed. So
I think we'll make the tournament. But it's just the fact that Herb and I have noticed how we've been playing. Well, a lot of people have noticed how we've been playing lately, and we know that this is. I feel like we're just floating. We're just surviving. We're not gonna make a deep run in the tournament, and we don't want people to be too surprised when we don't. But I already told my expectations. I was like, if we can get to the Sweet 16, you know, I can live with that. I don't know if we'll get any farther than that though.
Yeah. I really think that's a ceiling. Unless you get a game where you're just knocking down every 3 possible. Like tonight was another bad 3-point shooting night for us. And what they're talking about in the chat, we'll catch this right after the basketball's over. Chambliss was denied, so he's got to go to the NFL.
That's strange. It's strange seeing that and then seeing other guys get granted. Like, I mean, I don't know.
That's what I said. They allowed Tennessee score to be,
And then what is Who was the other quarterback in Ole Miss then? If it's not Chambers, who was the second guy?
I don't know because Simmons left, right?
Yeah, Austin Simmons left. So,
yeah.
Oh wow. So Pete,
did he go to Austin?
I forgot where he went. That's strange.
He said, "Cats right lane screw tension get 11." That Neil felt bad for them. Oh, Brad making a comeback.
Austin Simmons is in Missouri. Herb.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
1 year college football more than a 4-year rookie contract in the NFL. I think, but the thing about that, especially as a quarterback, is getting to that second level contract, especially if you pay well. I think that's where you're trying to accelerate because there are a lot of these guys for sure. What he's saying here, the last year of college that they'll pay you to come back is more.
Oh well.
Nick, were you even around when Brad was around? I didn't even think Nick was here when Brad first made his appearance. So,
not sure. Well,
Cat called me a cheater. That's harsh.
Is it cheater?
See, he said LeBron's not wrong.
LeBron's never wrong.
Oh my goodness! People only want Brad when he's not here. Let's see if it's NBA than Mamba than James for me. No comment on the Kobe. Still not playing. I know.
You want me to, give you my honest opinion on that?
Yeah. Oh, wait, real quick.
Okay.
Alabama's still definitely not healthy. And then LeBaron Philon got
he got hurt.
When he got banged up in the first half.
I miss Bristol out there. Bristol was hustling. Bristol would get you some rebounds, but I don't know what's wrong with him.
No. I have no idea. TJ Finley has pictures of somebody.
He's at Incarnate Word for his 7th season, I believe.
Yeah, so she's like, how is he still playing and all these other people are getting denied?
That's what I'm saying. I'm surprised they denied Chambliss and then everybody else gets like 7 seasons. So it's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
All right, so where does Kobe Bryant fall in your debate?
The GOAT debate? I just feel like he's Michael Jordan 2.0, and that's why I don't have him too high up on the list. He's still a top 5, top 10 basketball player.
As good as LeBron James?
No. LeBron James is the best all-around basketball player, just as far as everything you could do on the court. But Michael Jordan is I still have Michael Jordan 1, but for me, LeBron's like right there on his tail. I mean, LeBron could do everything. Play and guard all 5 positions in his prime. Haven't seen anything like him. I think him and Michael Jordan are both generational talents. The thing about me with Kobe is just like I said, I've seen a lot of that in Michael Jordan before, so he wouldn't be in my top 2. But Kobe's still a heck of a player.
I think that's good, and we're gonna keep that one for a work, play, live dish. Okay, so just because we're ending on Alabama basketball before we get into another subject here, how do you feel now going into Auburn for this weekend?
Still nervous. It's going to be a really, really loud environment, tough environment to play on, regardless of records. I just don't know when we're going to see a really, really solid, consistent game from Bama again. And it's hard to say we're going to go in there and just beat Auburn. I don't know if we'll be ranked. I don't know what any of that's going to look like, but I don't know. I'm just not sold on this team this year. I'm not confident on the way we play. I don't know. I'm really, really nervous about Saturday. It's going to be a tough game. Would not be surprised if we lost. Obviously, I don't hope that happens, but it's going to be tough.
Fair enough. Alabama and Auburn, 3:00 this Saturday Central Time. We will still be going on that night like usual. I haven't looked to see if there's another. I think there's a 7:30 game, and we'd be on for the halftime. But we will have full coverage of Alabama Auburn, as well as a Super Bowl breakdown. What you got, Raj?
No, I was going to say, since we were talking about LeBron and Steph, they actually play each other Saturday night at 7:30, I believe, on ABC. So I'll have some of that tuned in. Let's see.
Is LeBron still going to be with the Lakers next year?
I don't know. That's a good question, because the thing came out today that he's going to be with them. He's going to be with the Lakers through the end of this season. And I saw that. I know that
Tennessee and Kentucky is 7:30, Roger, and Florida and Texas A&M.
Okay. Interesting. So we got some sports on Saturday night. I don't know. I hope he just stays in LA, at LA another year. And the thing about that people need to understand about LeBron is that he's still putting up good numbers regardless of age. So when you're an athlete and you're still producing regardless of age, it's hard to just step away from the game. You see what I'm saying? If you're 41, 42, you're coming off the bench and you're putting in 2 points, getting 3 minutes, I get it. But when you're playing, 20 or 30 minutes a game, averaging over 20 points a game, you're like, dude, I still got it. Because the minute you retire, you sit down, you're going to watch a game, and you're going to be like, I could be out there with them. So,
yeah.
I don't know. If he does go back to Cleveland, so be it. They just got James Harden, which was interesting, but
yeah. We're going to have to find some time to do like a separate NBA video. We don't want to take away from our regular audience here, but we are going to have to find some time to talk a little bit about
basketball,
NBA stuff just on the side. I've been texting E all day, so and all the trade deadline is tomorrow, so we'll find some separate time. So
I don't know why I thought it was today. I don't know why I thought it was today, but okay.
Yep. And Nick, he said once that he doesn't want to wait for Bryce. Oh, and by the way, I see Sadie dropped a score prediction. Any of y'all who are into Alabama basketball want to drop a score prediction for this week, and we'll post them at the end like we normally do. So let's move on. Rod, something that was kind of funny for the debate, but I do want to flesh out your answer. 9-3, Alabama misses the playoffs.
Yep.
What happens to DeBoer? What's your full and final answer?
He'll be on the hot seat going into the next season. And we'll probably have to make some more changes around regarding if Grubb, I'm assuming Grubb is going to stay. So if we're at 9-3 and we have some more offensive struggles, especially in the run game, then your offensive coordinator is going to have to go. He's going to have to make some serious changes to kind of show everybody that he wants to stay here. But he will be on the hot seat. And I hate to say that because I like DeBoer. I like what he's built with the program. This is his third year. He's recruited really, really, really well. But we know how people in Tuscaloosa are. We know how Bama Nation is. So, and the only problem with that is you're also setting a really, really bad precedent for future coaches because you're also telling them that, hey, in your first year, you basically have to go to the playoff. In your second year, you have to win a national championship. And then a lot of people aren't going to step into that because a lot of people are going to want to move their family and just come to Tuscaloosa for 3 years and then leave. So,
yeah. And I feel like that's something I would avoid. If I looked and the greatest coach of all time retired and then the next guy got 3 years and he got fired and his records were regular season records were 9-3, 10-2, 9-3, and they fired him, I'd go, so I basically have to win. Okay, I get that. But also quickly, right?
Yes.
Letting the recruiting class fall apart because we see what happens now, man. A coach leaves and nobody cares about Alabama anymore.
Yep. Shout out to Keith. Keith, thank you for joining us. And then Damo, the one and only Damo. Damo in the building. Does Damo need his own theme music by now? Do we need to figure that out, or what's going on there?
I will find Damo's theme music for next time. Now, if you let me find the theme music,
And speaking
whatever happens. Yes.
Speaking of what you just mentioned, and speaking of Damo, Damo, good W tonight. Damo made a video as far as the recruiting class. We ended up with like the number 2 recruiting class.
That kind of video.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Kim K and Ray J.
No. So let's just say a hypothetical situation, or DeBoer gets let go after the 2027 season. The next coach has to maintain that recruiting class that he has and as many players as they can. And then just go in and basically, to our point, have to go to make the playoffs in your first year because the precedent's going to get worse and worse each time. So it's really difficult. I think at this point, we just give DeBoer some time until things just go crazy. If we have an 8-5 or 8-4 season or something like that, or 7-5, whatever, then obviously we'll have to make some changes.
Yeah. Alex, I've been behind DeBoer from the beginning. I don't know if you're saying I don't agree with which part, so that's the only part I'm missing. But I 1,000 think that he's doing a good job, and I think we'll be fine. And I think they're retooling what they're looking for this year, so you're going to see a different outcome. But I think if he went 9-3 in his third year, he'd still have my support. Now, like Raj said, they'd probably have to make more staff changes for sure. But he does, and I do think they're building towards 2027 being a really good year. Go ahead, Rod.
Same here. We both, Alex, Herb and I both agree. We're behind DeBoer. We're behind DeBoer 1,000%. So we want him to stay as long as possible. I love the recruiting class he's got coming in, and all these guys, both on offensive and defensive side of the ball. So we're in good hands. We just need some people to be a little more patient. But we're trending in the right direction. So I'm good.
Yeah. And yeah, Keith, I think one thing that I noticed with it, either he needed to be more aggressive or he needed to have an enforcer on the squad. And some people thought that was Grubb when he first came in, but you can't be, I guess, aggressive and under fire. But somebody is going to have to step up and do it. And I don't know if this was you're saying this is who this is or what. Either way,
I don't know.
Oh, it's something about DeBoer. But what's up, Don Hancock? Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you for joining us, Don.
Yeah. No, I don't agree with either. So I think it's a learning curve coming from where he was, and I think he's following, like I said, the greatest coach of all time.
He is, and to Alex's point, the last sentence right there, and I think the Indiana loss left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths, because when we lost like that, it just seems like, we only played basically one half. In the second half, we were just out there running around. So it wasn't a good look, but we did progress from season 2 to 1. So 1 to 2, I'm sorry. So I'll take it. And yes, Nick, we're going 9 game conference schedule next year. So yeah, things are still going to be tough, but I've already looked at the season. We'll give our season predictions at the right time, but I think we're in good hands.
Yeah. And we've kind of looked. I think the season, the schedule sets up well at the beginning.
I like the beginning.
That middle segment is where you're gonna.
And I like the beginning because we're gonna have a new quarterback, so it gives the quarterback a couple of games to kind of figure some things out, regardless of who it's going to be. And when people ask me who I just want the best quarterback, whoever the team fits right, whoever Grubb and DeBoer I'm cool with it.
Yeah. And when the middle of the schedule happens, I hope we can't work the middle, because our thing's too little. So I just hope that we play a little bit.
Say that again. What?
Can't work the middle because your thing's too little in the middle of the schedule. And, it's okay. So, the quarterback debate is going to be the most hotly contested. It is funny. There's I think a post out right now where people are talking about it, and I think JT was on it.
Yeah.
And one guy came out and said it's Mac. And JT's like, "Oh, we don't know. It could be anybody." He goes, "No, it's Mac. What are you fooling yourself?" And I'm like, "How do you How can anybody stop projecting?" See, I always know if Kat's listening or not, because she'll be the one to be like, "Herb, what are you doing?" So, and Keith, I think this is well put. I think Mac, you would think, has the most experience and been in the system the longest.
That's the thing.
But you also think Russell's our future. And here's the thing: if it's a close race, if you're rating them, right, and Mac is an 8 and Russell's a 7.5, I think you're giving Russell the start.
This is the problem.
You got to have a bigger gap.
Some people are indifferent because they want Russell to start because they're afraid that if he doesn't start, he'll leave in a transfer. That's the issue right there.
Right.
But based on what we've seen from Mac, he's got good size. He throws a really, really good ball, good arm, and he can run, and he can read the field. So I like Mac. I like what I've seen from Mac on the few games that he's gotten played. So, and that's why it goes back to my point. I want the better QB to play, and Mac's got experience. Right. So if Mac starts, fine with me. Let Russell back him up. And we just go on from there. And hopefully Russell stays. He's been out there. You've seen images of Russell out there helping recruit. So I'm hoping he stays. And if Mac has a good year, he goes to the league. And then we got Keelan Russell. So we're good. Right. We're in good hand. And then we got a whole loaded quarterback room, especially if Elijah Haven, he's the 2027 QB, especially if he announces and commits to Bama, then good gracious.
I think even without him, you're pretty stacked at quarterback. I think that's the other part of the progression that Mac kind of loses out on. You do want to kind of get Russell in there to get him out in another year. So it's a good problem to have. Somebody posted about it earlier today. Like, somebody's going to transfer out. Yeah, but if you get enough to where you've got 5 and you lose 2, Alabama carried that for a while at the end of the Jalen Milroe era, until the last couple guys left. But it's a good problem to have. And quarterbacks also, if you can afford to keep them happy, and afford to keep them happy as well, and they don't mind sitting for a couple of years, you don't have to start all 3 or 4 years as a quarterback to make the league if that's your goal.
True.
So. No, not tonight. Saturday will be even worse. So Damo's already putting in a vote for Mac as the starter.
I'm fine with it.
It really does, especially when I'm feeling good and I'm relaxed. So, what's up, Isaiah?
Isaiah, thank you for joining us, sir.
Don Hancock with an interesting question. Which portal miss would you want back?
That's a good question.
Others, Peak. Out of this, so I guess there's a disclaimer here now, right? Peak would have been great, except then we went and grabbed every other lineman that's left, right? Smothers, I'm just mad at him now because he said Texas was better than Alabama anyway, and that's why he went there.
And he said it wasn't NIL, but come on.
Right. So maybe out of that, I picked Coleman just because of dynamic receiver. But at the time, and I don't know that Peak was a miss. I just think maybe the money was too much of that one position. But at the time, probably Peak because I felt like we needed offensive linemen more than we needed the other positions. And the other positions I'm okay with. I would think the least, honestly, would be Smothers. Even before we picked up the last running back that we just picked up. Even before we picked him up, I would have been fine. Who?
Khalifa?
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa. Before we picked up Wiz, I would still find with who we had at running back just because you're giving some guys like A.K. Deer a bigger run and Daniel Hill and Crow. So I was fine with that. All right, so. My
miss was probably Damon Wilson, the edge from Missouri. He had like 8.5, 9 sacks last year, ended up going to Miami. I thought that he would have played really, really well with the program, but I don't think we were ever in the battle to get him, to be honest with you. I think once his name jumped in the portal, a lot of people were like, let's go get him. I'm like, he's going to be asking for a lot, and I don't think we're even close to that. So, I mean, to the other point, like
Zawad Watts.
Like Coleman and Smothers, those would have been nice additions, but those weren't necessarily a need at the time.
Right. Yeah. And to that point, yeah. And that's why I said those were farther down my list than having a lineman out of the group that he picked. And then, like Raj said, with another edge. But we said this at the time when we missed on Coleman, not the miss on Coleman, when we were still even talking about Coleman. I said, if you could take whatever you're giving to Coleman right now and build both lines, like I say, Coleman was $3 million. And I could take that $3 million, not get him, and get both lines. I said I would absolutely do that. Because you don't need to have a star-studded group at wide receiver and running back. If you build up your offensive and defensive line, and get me a decent guy out here and there. Miami wasn't trotting out like a whole wide receiver core. They had like one running back, one wide receiver, and they were making it work.
And that defense was one of the best defenses in the country. So that's what helped them win. Yeah.
So I'm totally with that. Which question do you want first, Isaiah or Damos?
Let's do Isaiah first. Save Damos for last. For second.
I agree with what Alex said earlier. I think you're setting yourself up to 2027 is a really good year. And I think 3 more years that gets him to year 5. Away from the Saban era, and when I say away, I'm not trying to erase that. I'm saying get some distance between that and there and fully establish what you're having on. So I'm saying by year 5, if you haven't, approached the championship game, if we're no closer than what we had then you have to kind of reevaluate. But I would say 3 more years. But I agree. 2027 will be better than 2026.
I agree 1,000%. I agree 1,000%. The question is, how far do we go in 2026? And you want to see progression. So I think we make the playoff. If we can make it closer to the national championship game, win 1 or 2 more, like 2 more games in the playoffs, then I'm fine with that. And then 2027 will be that year. Hopefully I'm wrong. In 2026, turns out to be here. So we'll see what happens. Well, before Herb answers that, I'm going to say this. If I'm getting my NIL money and that's good, and I'm a quarterback, I ain't taking no hits, no sacks. If I get nervous, I'm going down. I'm running out of bounds. Hey, I'm not here to go to the league. I'm here to get paid. I'm here to get me a house, take care of I'm here to fund my podcast with my brother.
Okay, TJ Finley.
Go take the family on vacation. Oh, you suck at quarterback. Yes, I know I suck. Duh. This was Damo picked me. What do you expect? I'm not out here trying to be AJ McCarron. As long
the
as
worst quarterback. Oh my gosh!
As long as my check clears, I'm good. I'm gonna look at my phone like, all right, and time out, I'm good. Yeah, my shoulder hurts. Yep. Herb,
that should be a t-shirt. I'm not here to look good. I'm here to get paid.
Herb, what type of quarterback do you think you would be?
I mean, back when I had my healthy knees, scrambling, running, read my one read and get out the pocket and take off. He's not open, go. Like,
he's not open.
Okay.
Exactly.
That would have been me, man.
Look, you are my first read, which I'm not looking at two people. I'm just looking at him.
It took you way too long to get open, bro. Way too. You didn't see them guys coming at me?
Cuevas wasn't open. Hey, sorry.
I would be so bad back there, Raj. If they thought Milrow was running a lot, they'd wait till they saw me. They're like, dang, Herb ran, he didn't get the snap yet. He just took off. The slide. They had invented the slide rule just for me. Like, dang, Herb, breathe on you slide. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Keith, it's interesting to me that the SEC went to 9-game schedule. But and I get why, we don't want to water down the playoffs in the season so much, but I would think that they would have been willing to go to the 24. And I see why they're trying to get to 16. And I feel like that's almost inevitable because you went to 9-game. You go to the 9-game schedule, you get the 16 in the playoffs. Now the 9-3 teams are making the playoffs. Then you have a chance now to win the Natty again coming out of the SEC. It's going to be difficult otherwise for sure, especially with the arms race happening in the SEC right now. But also if you do go to 16 and with this 9-game schedule, whatever, you are pretty much saying that there's no more SEC championship game because what would be the point anymore?
Yeah.
But yes, I agree with your original point. It is going to be difficult.
It's going to be.
I think, like I said, they overplayed their hand. We agreed to the 9-game schedule. I think they thought the 16-game expansion was right behind it, and now that they're not linked, they've just made it tougher. So, Raj, this is about your little promo. So, Raj Finley
Ragsdale. I'll take it.
Yep. Alex, we were going to use the one that who posted that? Was it that Nick posted earlier? But if you want to give a separate one, I'm giving that first one to Raj. So
which one are you giving to me then? Where's it?
You want the basketball one?
Sure. Are we doing? We're doing now, or hold on?
No, we can hold off one more second. Okay, so this is the question I did want to ask, and it came up earlier.
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, and this is based off what I saw on CBS Sports. So ESPN, when they were first doing stuff, I think they put Georgia as the favorite in the SEC. I feel like that's fair. Okay. I was looking at CBS Sports because this was going to be a topic of conversation. Who they have for their 12-team playoffs for this next year. They have the SEC champion as Texas. And the guy even writes in there, I'm going to pick Texas until they win it. Are we overhyping Texas? Or are they overhyping Texas too early again? Like, what is your thoughts on it when you hear something like that?
I think the Texas hype may be warranted for the 2026 season because they got Arch out of that first year. He looked rough to start the first couple of games. Midway through the season, you started to see a better version of Arch, and he progressed, got better and better and better. So he got that first rough year out the way. Next year, he's added a new dimension or new weapon with Cam Coleman, who's arguably one of the best receivers in the country. You've got Ryan Wingo. You're going to have some running backs. Defense is supposed to be better. Arch year 2. I think the hype is going to be warranted. We all know he's going to be a preseason Heisman favorite, blah, blah, blah. I think they play Ohio State again, right? Because that was a home and away. So they host. Wait, where was the game this year? Was it at Ohio State?
Yeah, it was at Ohio State.
So they host Ohio State to start the season. That'll be a banger right off the back. So we'll see how they play there. But I think Texas has a good chance to make it to the playoff. And this is me talking in February 2026. Anything could happen over the next few months. So
they start with Texas State, and then Ohio State comes to town.
Oh, okay. Okay, my bad.
Kind of like our schedule then.
But they're hosting Ohio State, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So
you have Texas State, Ohio State, UTSA, then Tennessee. That's your first.
It would be good to go to that game, the Ohio State game. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. And as always, later in the year, folks, summer we'll do our full predictions. We'll put up schedules. We'll do all that kind of stuff. So this is way too early.
Yeah. I'm just talking. Yeah, it's early. It's early.
Yeah. And you've already got some. They're in a row with over 20. Yeah. And so we talked about this before. Who's on the hot seat, right? To me, Sark, if they miss the playoffs again, is a super hot seat. This is a win, make or break.
Yes.
Them, especially like you going with this. They better make the playoffs.
Yep.
You have to at this point if you're Texas. I don't see how they would. I forgot about this, Keith. Yeah.
Keith, good point. They have Will Muschampers. They're DC now. Good point, Keith. Thank you for letting us know about that. But yeah, everything's aligning for Texas. So Sark was an awesome OC. I think he's still trying to prove it as coach, as long as it's Texas Ohio State.
Yep.
Yeah, so
I think he's still trying to get it, but he's got all the tools. They've given everything that you can possibly want. So he's got to make it work this year. Period.
Yep, so. I agree.
All right, folks. I guess we'll answer the 2 work, play, live ditches that came in. Raj, I kind of stole this one. Nick didn't said. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we'll do that then. We have 3 or 4 people who gave us score predictions for Alabama versus Auburn basketball this weekend. Game is at 3. We'll post those in just a second. So any last minute people want to give scores, I think we got Sadie, Alex, and Nick have given a score. So if you want your score posted on the screen, we'll do that. Thank you once again. I think all the channel members were in here tonight. So the 6 of y'all, we appreciate you all. We'll have the first video up for your favorite players coming this weekend, and then we'll just continue to go from there. I think a couple people haven't sent anything yet. There's no rush. This is just our way of showing appreciation to you. We love you guys. Thank you. Forgot to mention some of the other people that were in here. Wrestling Divas podcast started back again Tuesday, 5 o'clock Central Time. So Lady Alpha Autumn, great job. Randy was in here, saw him a little bit ago.
Shout out to Randy.
They are on before us. They are Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central. Big Mike tomorrow for his wrestling podcast, 6 o'clock. Oh, I got to make a video because I was the champion.
Yeah, he was. Unfortunately.
Yep. And Damo, Roll Tide Nation, their Bama Blueprint will be Friday at 6:30. So,
and JT,
Yep, and JT. And then Nick Beasley, go check out his site. I don't know if you've posted a link in a minute, but great writer, great content, just a great guy. So, all right, Raj, you get the first one. It was a random comment, but there was 4 people in it, so I'm giving it to you as a work, play, live ditch.
Did you have
Jordan, Braun, Kobe, and Steph?
Gosh. All right. I know I'm ditching, but I don't want to say the reason why. And Herb already knows why. Can you put it back up? I'm going to let Kobe rest. Be with the family. So that's that. I'm just going to ditch there.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Work, play, live, ditch. Work. Ooh, this is hard. I'm gonna live with Braun. We kick it. Well, now I'm hanging out with Jordan because I just want to ride on the PJ. I want to fly on his PJ. He's got his Jordan logo on and do all that and make sure he's paying for everything. I'm gonna live with Braun. We'll just talk, kick it back. You know, I don't know if he's a whiskey guy. I think he's more of like a wine guy or whatever. But we'll just have a few drinks, talk, kick it, blah 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 blah. And then I'll work with Steph. I think Steph has a relentless and ultimate grind. If you see the way he shoots the ball, obviously that's due to repetition. So I think he's an extremely hard worker. I'll work with Steph.
Sounds good. Very good. Did you get some say he can rest?
Yeah, I mean I mentioned I was referring to Kobe's daughter that passed away with him in his in the accident. So
yeah, Nick, don't try and stir up trouble. He was trying to be nice.
Yeah, I don't know if Nick caught that or not, but Nick will be all right.
Yep. All right. So Alex is trying to cause trouble, but this one is not as hard as you think either. Alex, work, play, live, ditch. Alex, Kat, Nick, Sadie. I am ditching Sadie because Sadie has been to my house. I've invited her on the podcast. We've hung out a million times. Her and her husband have come over a million times. And then they posted in the chat one day, "Hey Sadie, who's your favorite Herb Rodg?" She picked Rodg. Well, I'm petty as they get. So Sadie gets ditched. You can drive and hang out with Raj.
Wow.
Okay. I will hang out with Alex because I think he lives close to us anyway, or close to me anyway. And I think he'd like to be fun to go out and have a drink with. So hanging out with Alex. I will work with Nick because I don't know. He feels like somebody when something goes wrong, I could definitely blame some stuff on and maybe get away with it. But he also seems like the kind of person to always be on time and get his job done. So best of both worlds. And then I live with Kat because I feel like Kat will definitely be the kind of person that's like, you're not going to leave any crap around, keep a nice house. She probably fuss at me a lot, though. I can see that part. But the bonus is if Kat's living there, then I'm assuming William's living there too. And then William can make some more videos for us. So it's a plus. So that's my work.
Makes sense.
Ditch.
Makes sense. I like that.
Ron don't drink anymore with the Skydica. Did you say Ron was a big whiner? That's one reason why you wanted to.
Oh no, I know he likes his wine. I know he likes his red wine. I know that.
Right. Yes. Some of y'all missed. Yo, Herb. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I don't mess up at work though. I am a really good worker, but because of the way Nick has treated me in the past, Nick still gets it. So I am going to have to. I asked Nick out for a drink and he just ignored me. So I'm like, okay. Petty Herb never forgets. So I will mess something up and blame Nick for it for sure. So let's see. Let's get our score predictions.
All right.
Sadie, 80-83, 88-83 Auburn. Fair enough. Alex went with 99-97 Bama. Appreciate it.
I hope it's not that close, but
yeah, sure. 93-7. This would be my favorite. I wish. I just don't think we can beat anybody by 23 anymore.
Yeah.
And Isaiah came in with 78-68.
That means we played a hell of a defensive game, and so did they. Honestly, to keep us under 80. But
I feel like it'll just be closer than that. So Nick said, "I don't drink." Fair enough. Bama by 50. Appreciate you, Big Mike. So, all right. Thank y'all, everybody. Like I said, we'll be on this weekend. Saturday nights. We'll also have a Super Bowl video and a Super Bowl preview.
Yes.
As well. Raj, anything else? Any final thoughts?
No, good show. Looking forward to this weekend. Definitely looking forward to the Super Bowl. So cannot wait.
Let's do one last look in.
Oh gosh. I don't even know where my wig is anymore, man. I looked in the closet. I have no idea where it is.
Alex, good luck to you this weekend, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, Nick.
Good night, Nick.
Roll Tide, everybody.
Yep, roll Tide.